Hey everyone, it's Jacob Paulson and Riley Bowman, and we're here with another Guardian Gear box.
Indeed.
It's November 2017, so
That's a
as
good
you
one.
know, we're pretty excited. We send out these boxes of gear to qualifying members 4 times a year, every February, May, August, and November. Well, I was able to do that without cue cards. So we're pretty excited, and so this is the November box. It's the 4th box we've sent out. It's now a 1-year anniversary for many of you who joined Guardian Nation in the very beginning. So thank you so much for being members. For those of you who are not members, this box is one of many benefits available for Guardian Nation members. You should sign up and check it all out at guardiannation.com. What are some of your favorite benefits, Riley?
My favorite benefit is, besides the box, because I think the box is awesome. I mean, I've got all kinds of cool gear now at home that I enjoy using and I use on a daily basis. But the online training videos, I spend a lot of time trying to put those together, working on those. And I really enjoy the fact that we have that content available for our members.
Yeah, so our full library of online training videos is available for members only. The gear that comes out 3 times a year, the huge sales that are member-only sales. We have the Guardian Day sale, we have the Happy Birthday America sale, the Black Friday sale. You have an ongoing 10% off everything in our store year-round, all the time, no matter what. Yep. Plus access to the monthly broadcasts that we do with industry experts and the archive of all the recordings of past broadcasts. There's a lot of benefits to being a member of Guardian Nation, so go check it out at guardiannation.com. For those of you who are already members, this is what you can expect that's showing up on your doorstep this week, right around, well, they're shipping on November 15th, so I would say you probably see them the beginning of the week right before Thanksgiving.
Some of them may get it just in time for Thanksgiving, so that'll be a nice little bonus for Thanksgiving.
There you go. This will save you some Black Friday shopping, I hope. Like always, when the box comes, open it up and look for the card. Hopefully yours is color and not lame like this one. We're waiting for the printed nice color ones to show up. So we're going off this little black and white guy. But here's the first thing you should look for, the Mag Solutions Pistol Mag Holder. MSRP value $49.95. And that's this guy right here, Riley.
Check this out. I mean, this thing is awesome. This is a whole bunch of magazines for different guns that I think they're your guns, Jacob.
They are.
Got some SIG mags, got some Glock mags, looks like a Shield, XDM. That's your FNS, right?
Ooh.
And Smith & Wesson M&P.
I'm impressed. Riley identified all my mags correctly.
So, I mean, that's really cool because you got all these different magazines from different guns. They're all sitting in here. They're organized. You can see them clearly. Most of these you can see, if there's rounds in them, you can see if they're full or if they're partially full or whatever. Got a little bit of extra storage for some ammo boxes, or maybe you can even throw some AR mags in there for a little extra storage opportunity there. But this is from Mag Solutions or Mag Storage Solutions, and this mag divider organizer dealio is really, really clever. One of the things I enjoy about this is that you can actually change the positioning of these dividers. And so you can customize it for different widths of mags, any type of pistol magazine out there. So it's really cool.
Yeah, it has endless of these little slots back here, and you can just pull these dividers out, slide them in, put them in wherever you want. It comes with these dividers, so it's really easy to customize. And by default, the way it comes, it kind of has these 4 screw holes, 2 up here and 2 at the bottom, so you can screw it maybe into the door or side of your gun safe or something like that. What I did, and it doesn't come in your box, but because I really wanted it, I went on their website and I bought these magnets. These fancy earth magnet dealios that kind of mount into this thing, and that way I was able to mount this on the side of my gun safe. The magnets are very strong, and they have to be. We're holding up a lot of weight, including ammunition and things. It's pretty impressive, and I tell you, I think I'm gonna order a couple more of these because I really, really like it. But they also make these for your AR mags, for your 30-round PMags and stuff.
And those ones were we saw those at the what was it, the NRA Carry Guard Expo is where we talked to these guys the last time. I think we talked to them actually at a previous show too.
They've been a SHOT Show.
But the AR ones look great. These pistol mag storage solutions are great. MSRP on this is $50. So this is a great product in this month's box.
Yeah, I was talking to these guys too, and you might look at this and say, hey, this is cheap and injected molded plastic, whatever, but these are really, really, really strong. They said that of all the ones they've sold, they've been in business for many years, they've never once had someone say it broke. But if it does break, it's lifetime warranty. They'll replace it, no problem. So I think you'll really enjoy your mag storage pistol mag holder. And if you have small single stack mags, you could fit a lot of them in here. But it's just really nice. I get back from the range, and as I'm putting everything away, it's just nice to be able to just pop those suckers in there. I can see real quick if they're loaded.
Yep.
Rock and roll.
It's a great product.
Yeah.
Excited to have that in the box. Next up, we have the SWAT T tourniquet, which in light of recent events, the shooting in Las Vegas, now this Sutherland Springs, Texas church shooting, tourniquets save lives, especially where gun wounds are involved. And this is a very simple, easy to carry, compact, concealable, even if you could throw this in a back pocket, front pocket, cargo pocket, shirt pocket, wherever, or just have it in a bag or in a vehicle somewhere. There's all kinds of different tourniquets out there. They pretty much all work, do the same thing. Some, are maybe a little bit easier to apply than others, but this is a basic tourniquet that's going to get the job done. It could save your life one day or the life of a loved one. So we thought this would be a perfect item to stick in this month's box.
Yeah, I like these because, as you mentioned, they're flexible. They're not rigid. They don't take up a lot of space. They're very portable. They come in 2 colors. The one you guys are going to get in your box is orange, which I actually prefer. As it were, I happen to have a black one here handy. And these retail for $19. That's the value. You might find them on Amazon sometimes a little bit cheaper, but they're $19 product. And I really like these a lot. It's pretty slick. I think you're going to find that it's easy to use. Comes out like so. There you go. And we can give you kind of a demo how this works. But the clever thing on this tourniquet is that on here you kind of have this design where you have this oval and then you have this circle. And the idea is to stretch this as you apply it to the point that the oval looks like the circle. And that's how you know you've done it right. Yeah. So it's a very clever kind of setup in the way that these are made. And I think you'll really like these.
Yeah. And very simple instructions: stretch, wrap, tuck. That's essentially what you're doing. Is you're stretching this around a limb, an arm, a leg, and you're then wrapping it. And when you get to the end, you just tuck the end in underneath it, and there you go. It's a pretty effective tourniquet.
Yep, you're gonna like
Simple
your SWAT T.
Awesome. What's next?
Well, next is the UltiClip. Now, if you're anything like me and Riley, you're gonna see this at first and think, what's the big deal? I mean, you had heard of this product before, but it was new to me when we were at the event in Wisconsin this year, the NRA Carry Guard Expo, and we walked past this, and I was inclined to keep on walking, but for whatever reason, we stopped and we looked at it, and the more I learned about this, the more I thought, wow, this is really, really cool.
Yeah, no, it really is. It's a simple clip, but it's a high quality, great clip that is better than most clips that come on a lot of holsters these days. A lot of these cheap plastic ones, things like that, sometimes they can break, sometimes they don't hold on the belt that well. This one is a kind of cam locking design, so you have a clip, and as you clamp this down, as you close that clip, it really applies a lot of pressure. You can even use this without a belt on your pants and clip that directly on, because that's going to grab on so tightly to the pant itself, it's not going to allow the holster to come off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I imagine that most clips, they're dependent on some sort of like S-style clip or J-hook or whatever we call it, that comes down and kind of locks onto your belt so that it can't come off the belt. But this is not dependent on hooking onto something. This is clamping down on something, which to your point means we can hook it on anything. A belt, certainly, pant, a boot, anything we want. And this is meant to be a replacement clip solution for your existing holsters. They come in a couple different styles. This is the original UltiClip. There's also the UltiClip Extra Large and the UltiClip 3. Mm-hmm. And so the one we're shipping you is just the standard original UltiClip. They're really cool. These guys have a great website. They have a great business. And I appreciate that they're kind of a Christian-based organization. Well, kind of reminds you of like Crossbreed in that way, that they're not afraid to say that they believe.
That's right. And one of my favorite applications for the UltiClip is, when I first got my hands on one, the first thing I did is took it home and I mounted it right onto a Kydex holster for a knife of mine that really needed a better way of securing it to my belt line. And so it worked great in that application to really lock down and make secure my holster for my knife.
Yeah, I think a lot of the use cases, we've seen a lot of people using these things now on their leather holsters. They're kind of pulling out those old clips that kind of come with them and sliding these in. And a lot of holster manufacturers now are selling their holsters with the UltiClip, either as an optional upgrade or just by default, that's what they use. Something I also appreciate about it is if you imagine the way most holsters work, if you're using some sort of clip IWB holster, that's going to come down and clip onto the belt itself. And so obviously, if the shirt comes up a little bit, people see that clip. And that's a little bit less concealed than the UltiClip. Because the UltiClip would clip down on my pant behind the belt. So the belt
Well,
actually
that is one option. Yeah.
If I'm clipping to the pants itself,
Right,
I can
yeah,
obviously clip
exactly.
to the belt.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, we could see how this would
Yeah.
work right here.
But if I clip down onto the pant itself, there we go. So now you can see the clip is here, the belt comes over the top, and so now if I get that little bit of ride, it's even more concealed than it was before, than a traditional clip that comes over the belt. So I also like these because they're frankly just more concealable.
Yeah, it's
pretty
great.
slick.
Great solution for holsters.
All right. So the Ulta Clip, these things retail for $11.95. You can't get them cheaper than that anywhere. So that's something we're really excited to include in the box this month.
Yep, awesome.
How about the Griffin tool?
The Griffin Pocket tool, and we've got this one custom engraved with the Guardian Nation logo on it. Now, pry tools are becoming more and more all the rage because they are very handy tools. One of the reasons why is so often we have a tendency to take out our knives and try to use them to pry on something, which is not very effective. It's also dangerous.
Not
I mean,
good for your
I've cut myself trying to pry on something, and you slip and you get yourself, right? So yeah, and definitely not good on the blade of your knife.
No.
So we've got this custom engraved Guardian Nation edition Griffin Pocket tool. It's small, it's concealable. You're going to drop it in your pocket, not know it's there until you need it, and it's going to come in handy in all sorts of situations.
Yeah, according to the packaging here, 12 tools in one. There's a scoring tool, a keyring hole, a 5/16 hex wrench, bit driver, bottle opener, pocket clip, 4mm, 5mm, 6mm, and 7mm hex hole or hex driving tools. The pry tool and a flathead screwdriver obviously can be double as the pry tool there.
Yep.
So pretty slick, very easy, and you're going to notice it's hefty either. This is not a
Right.
weak, flimsy kind of tool.
Oh, it's high grade steel, stainless steel, and I mean you can really increase your leverage much more so than you can with a knife just by using this pry bar.
And these are TSA compliant. You take it on the
Absolutely.
plane, which is really nice.
Which I mean, if it came down to it, you could use this to some extent as a weapon.
It could get the job
It's not
done.
going to be a stabbing implement, but you could definitely hurt someone with it. At least create some sort of a discouragement for them to
Yes.
continue messing with
It
you.
would work to that degree. All right, how about the USCCA magazine, Riley?
Yeah, so I think in a previous box we had a copy of Concealed Carry magazine. And this is the latest edition from Concealed Carry from USCCA. And this month, I mean, talking about being safe at home, all kinds of great topics as they always cover in their editions from the Concealed Carry magazine.
Yeah, something, I don't know if you guys have noticed, if you've been paying attention, but something they started doing recently too is there's now a section in the back that's really oriented just for women, kind of the ladies section, if you will. Kind of give you an idea. You see the pink? That's how you know. I'm teasing. But I really like that they're trying to constantly improve on this, make it better. This has been going on for a very long time now. We're about a decade into the magazine. It still comes out 8 times a year, every 45 days. And so we're excited to put this in here. The value of these is $5 each if you were to subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, I realize that means you're going to have a second copy. Give it to somebody who needs to learn more about concealed carry. But we appreciate being partners with these guys. And they help us buy these in bulk so that we can put them in the box a couple times a year.
Yeah, we totally, yeah, that's really a great thing to point out, that if you end up with a second copy, pass it along. Pass along the Concealed Carry lifestyle and encourage others to be responsible CCWers.
Yep. What do you got?
Otis Ripcord.
The Otis Ripcord. So the Ripcord's been around for a little while. Some of you guys have probably seen these in stores. They're big time retail. You can get them online. Otis is a great company. They really have put a big name out there for themselves in terms of quality and as far as just having a good, large product line of cleaning products.
Well, they make great cleaning products, cleaning kits. This is a fairly new product. I think 2 years ago, SHOT Show, it came out.
Yeah, pretty new.
Really cool solution, very simple to use. It obviously is competing with some other similar products out there. What I like about it, though, is it does have cleaning bristles inside of it, but they don't stick out until they need to actually. As you pull this through the barrel, it's gonna pull out that heavy grit, grime, and then the fabric material, these woven fibers are gonna get the small particles and really pull it out clean. Some of the other competing products out there, I'll try to wind them up and put them away, and they snag on things, and they're kind of pokey on the fingers as you grab them, stuff like that. So this is obviously designed for a pistol length application. This is a 9mm or 38 caliber barrel cleaner. So
Yep. You can, if you wanted them for different calibers, you can find them on Otis's website or probably your closest big box sporting goods retailer as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they retail for $14.95. So that's a $15 product, and it's so easy to keep in a range bag. It's a quick, easy application. You're gonna like those.
You got your XDM?
I got a lot of guns.
Well, let's grab it. I think we should demonstrate.
All right, so here is how it looks.
Here's a clear XDM 9. One thing that is nice about an XDM is that it takes down without having to pull the trigger. So we got our barrel. We're just going to pull that thing through.
And while it's really slick, in this regard, I'll add that you don't have to disassemble the gun to get this done. If you cleared it, if you knew it was clear, you can drop that thing through the bolt and you can pull it through. Probably not ideal for a daily. For every time you want to clean the gun, you should already have the gun taken apart, obviously, filled strips so you can clean it. But if you're worried about just the barrel
Satisfactory?
itself, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yep.
And I did just get done shooting this gun.
I don't remember the last time I used solvent on a barrel of a pistol. Because I've used ripcords and similar products for many years now where I just pull it through 3, 4, 5 times maybe, and they come out bright, shiny, and clean. And I call that good as far as typical defensive pistol cleaning and maintenance. Very simple, not messy, not a whole lot involved.
Yeah, ripcord, we're fans. Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, totally.
Now, also, lastly in your box this month is going to be some targets. Now, we have recently been expanding our own line of reactive targets. Targets that kind of, this kind of design, and when they get hit, it's real easy to see from a far distance away. They're adhesive, etc. I think in the last box we sent you these ones, the B29. We have some new ones we're going to be sending you. We actually don't have them here handy to show you, but they're similar in design, but they're 8-inch bullseye targets. So real good for sighting in a rifle or something like that, and they're great targets. You'll have 5 of those in the box. Retail value of the targets is whoa, hold on, $1.60. That was close. It's like they're not worth that. Okay, $1.60. That's true. So watch out for those targets.
And these are great to have as winter's approaching, and a lot of you are going to be in cooler climates. These still stick even in cold weather very well compared to a lot of competing peel and stick
style targets.
Yeah, targets.
Yeah, they're really good. I think they're rated for like 20 below zero. Maybe we'll test them out. Put them in the freezer. And so that's it, guys. All said and done, the value of the box this month with the shipping and handling is $142.45. We promise you a value of at least $116. And once again, we've gone above and beyond. We hope that you enjoy everything that we've sent you. We'd love to hear from you. Feel free to email us or send us a message. Since you're a member of Guardian Nation, you can also log into the exclusive member-only forums and let us know what you think of the products there. We appreciate it. Thanks for being a member.